ॐ निधनपतये नमः, निधनपतान्तकाये नमः, ऊर्ध्वाये नमः, ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाये नमः, हिरण्याय नमः, हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः, दिव्याय नमः। घंटी बजाओ पंडित जी। आत्माये नमः, आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः, परमाय नमः, परमलिङ्गाय नमः। एतत्सोमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गस्थापयति पानिमन्त्रं पवित्रं सत्योजातं प्रबध्यामि। सत्योजाताय वे नमः। भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्य मां भवोद्भवाय नमः। वामदेवाय नमो, ज्येष्ठाय नमः, श्रेष्ठाय नमः, रुद्राय नमः, कालाय नमः, खलविकरणाय नमः, बलविकरणाय नमः, बलप्रमथनाय नमः, मनोन्मनाय नमः। ओम अघोरेभ्यो घोरेभ्यो अघोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो सर्वसर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते स्वरूपेभ्यां। तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात्। ईशान सर्वविद्यानां ईशान सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपते ब्रह्मणोऽधिपते ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। Everybody is invited now to come for Abhishekam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namaste Rudramanyava Utot Ishave Namaha. Namaste
Astu Dhanvane Bahubhyam Utate Namaha.
Yata Ishu Shivatama Shivam Abhovate Dhanuhu. Shivasharavya Yata Vatayano Rudramidaya. Yate Rudra Shivatanura Ghora Papakashini. Tayanastanu Vashantamaya Girishantabhichakashihi. Yamishum Girishantahaste Bibharshastave. Shivam Girit Ratam Kurumahigum Sif Purusham Jagatam. Shivena Vachasa Twa Girisha Chavadamasi. Yathana Sarvamit Jagada Yakshmagum Sumana Asatam. Adhyavochatadi Vakta Prathamo Devyo Bhishakam. Ahigascha Sarvaan Jambayan Sarva Aschayatu Dhanyaham. Asoyastamro Aruna Utababrusu Mangalaha. Ye Chemagum Rudra Abhito Dikshu Srutaha. Sahasrasho Vaishagum Hera Imahe. Asovyo Vasarpati Nilagrivo Vilohitaha. Atenam Gopa Adrishan Adrishan.
Milk already just now. Are you guys sure ready? You just let the other folks come, then you started second round.
Utenam Vishwa Bhutani Sadrishto Mridayatinaha. Namo Astu Nilagrivaya Sahasrakshaya Midhushe. Athoye Asya Sattwanoham Tebhyo Karannamaha. Pramuncha Dhanvanastu Mubhayoratni Yurjyam. Yaschate Hasta Ishabah Parata Bhagavo Vapam. Avatatya Dhanastwagam Sahasrakshashate Shudhe. Nishilya Shalyana Mukha Shivona Sumana Bhava. Vidyam Dhanu Kapardino Vishalyo Banavagum Utam. Aneshan Nasye Shava Abhurasya Nishangatihi. Yate Hetarame Dhushtamahasте Babhovate Dhanuhu. Tayasman Vishataswama Yakshmaya Paribhujam. Namaste Astvaya Dhayana Tataya Dhrushnave. Ubhabhyam Utate Namo Bahubhyam Tavadhanvane. Parite Dhanvano Heti Rasman Vinaktu Vishvataham. Athoya Ishudhistavare Asman Nidhehitam. Shambhave Namaha. Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagnikalaya Kalagirudraya Neelakanthaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Namo Hiranyavahave Senanye Dishanchapataye Namo Namo Vrikshebhyo Harikeshebhyo Pashunam. Pataye Namo Namasaspinjaraya Tvishimate. Pathina Pataye Namo Namo Mabhrushaya Vivyadhinenanam. Pataye Namo Namo Harikeshayo Pavitane Pushtanam. Pataye Namo Namo Bhavasya Hetye Jagatam. Pataye Namo Namo Rudraya Tatavine Kshetranam. Pataye Namo Namasutaya Hantyaya Vananam. Pataye Namo Namo रोहिताय स्थपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षानां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृतायौषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चैर्घोषाय कृन्दयते पत्तीनां पतये नमो नमः कृष्णवीताय धावते सत्त्वनां पतये नमः नमः सहमानाय निव्याधिन आव्याधिनीनां पतये नमो नमः ककुभाय निषङ्गिने स्तेनानां पतये नमो नमो निषङ्गिन इषुधिमते तस्कराणां पतये नमो नमो वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्थायूनां पतये नमो नमो निचेरवे परिचरायारण्यानां पतये नमो नमः श्रिकाव्यभ्यो जिघ्घागं सभ्यो मुष्णतां पतये नमो नमो अस्मद्भ्यो नक्तञ्चरभ्यः प्रकृन्तानां पतये नमो नमः उष्णीशने गिरिचराय कुलुञ्चानां पतये नमो नमः इषमद्भ्यो धन्वाविभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आतन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आयच्छभ्यो विसृजद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमोऽस्यभ्यो विद्यद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आसीनेभ्यश्च यानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वपद्भ्यो जाग्रभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तिष्ठभ्यो धावद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो अश्वेभ्यो अश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नम आव्याधिनेभ्यो विविध्यन्तेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः उगणाभ्यस्त्रिगुंहतेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो कृत्सेभ्यो कृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः क्षुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथिभ्यो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सेनाभ्यः सेनानिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः क्षत्रुभ्यः सङ्गृहीतृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तक्षभ्यो रथकारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः पुञ्चेष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः निशुकृभ्यो धन्वकृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो मृगयुभ्यः स्वनेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वभ्यः स्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः शर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिकण्ठाय च नमः कपर्दिने च व्युत्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च शिपिविष्टाय च नमो मीढुष्टमाय चेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीयसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृध्वने च नमो अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय च नमः आशवे चाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीभ्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय चावसन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च द्वीप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च परजाय च नमो मे मध्यमाय चापगल्भाय च नमो च घन्याय च बुद्धियाय च नमः सोभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमो उर्व्याय च कल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय चावसान्याय च नमो वन्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः स्रवाय च प्रतिस्रवाय च नमः आशुषेनाय चासुरथाय च नमः शूराय चावभिन्नते च नमो वर्मिने च वरूथिने च नमो बिर्मिने च कवचने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्टवे च प्रमृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिने च शुधिमते च नमस्तीक्ष्णेशवे चायुधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सूद्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाद्याय च वैशन्ताय च नमः कूप्याय च वट्याय च नमः नमो वर्ष्याय च वर्ष्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईध्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेश्मियाय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमस्ताम्राय च अरुणाय च नमः संगाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय दूरे वधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयोभवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमस्तीर्थ्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरनाय चोत्तरनाय च नमः आतार्याय च लाद्याय च नमः षष्प्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिकत्याय च प्रवार्याय च नमः हिरण्याय च प्रपथ्याय च नमः किगुंशिलाय च क्षयनाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुरस्तये च नमो गोष्ठ्याय च गृह्याय च नमस्तल्प्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हृत्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमो ऊर्व्याय च सूर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशद्याय च नमोपगुरमानाय चाभिघ्नते च नमः आखितते च प्रख्यतते च नमो वह्किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो नमः आनिर्हतेभ्यो नमः आमीवत्केभ्यः द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहित येषां पुरुषाणामेषां पशूनामाभेर्मा रोमो येषां किञ्चनाममत या ते रुद्रशिवा तनु शिवा विश्वा भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृडजीवसे इमागुं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिं यथा नः समसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरं वृदानो रुद्रोतनो मयस्कृधि क्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधेमते यच्छञ्चयोश्च मरुराय च पिता ततस्यामत्तव रुद्रप्रणीतो मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितं मानो वधीः पितरं मोतमातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीर्षः मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुषि मानो गोषो मान अश्वेश्वरीर्षः वीरान् मानो रुद्रभामितो वधीर्हविष्वन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्ते गोघ्र उत पौरुषग्ने क्षयद्वीराय सुन्नमस्मे ते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधिजजेव ब्रूह्यता च न शर्म यच्छुधिपर्हाः स्तुहि श्रुतं गद्दसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहत्नुमुग्रं मृदा च रुद्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मिन्नेव पन्तुसेनाः परिनो रुद्रस्य हेतिर्विनक्तु परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरा मघवद्भ्यस्तनुष्वमीढ्वस्तोकायतनयाय मृदय मीढुष्टमचिवतमा शिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधं निधाय कृत्यं वसान आचर पिनाकं बिभ्रदागहि विकिरिदविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुं हेतयून्यमस्मिन् निवपन्तुताः सहस्राणि सहस्रधा बाहुवो स्तव हेतयः तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीना मुखाकृधि सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्यां तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि अस्मिन् महत्यर्णवेऽन्तरिक्षे भवा अधि नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठा सर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठादिवगुं रुद्रा उपसृताः ये वृक्षेषु सस्पिञ्जरा नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः ये भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कपर्दिनः ये अन्येषु विविध्यन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् ये पथां पतिरक्षय ऐलभृदायव्युतः ये तीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति स्रकावन्तो निषङ्गिनः ययेतावन्तश्च भूयागुंसश्च जशो रुद्रावितस्थिरे तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्यो ये पृथिव्यां ये एन्तरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नं वातो वर्षमिषवस्तेभ्यो दश प्राचीर्दश दक्षिणादश प्रतीचीर्दशोदीचीर्दशोर्ध्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृदयन्तु ते यं द्विष्मो यश्च नो द्वेषितं वोजं भेदधामि त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् यो रुद्रो अग्नो यो अप्सूय औषधीषु यो रुद्रो विश्वाभुवना विवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तमस्तु हि यस्विषुषु धन्वायो विश्वस्य क्षयति भेषजस्य यक्ष्वा आमहेसो ओ मनसाय रुद्रं नमो ओभेदेवमसुरं दुवस्य अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्वभे शजो यगं शिवाभिमर्शनः ये ते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्युर्मर्त्याय हन्तवे तान यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वानवयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तकः तेनान्नेना आप्यायस्व नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि सदाशिवोम्
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Everybody sit down. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Brahma Murari Surajitavingam Nirmal Bhashit Shobhitavingam Brahma Murari Surajitavingam Nirmal Bhashit Shobhitavingam Janmaj Dukha Vinashakavingam Janmaj Dukha Vinashakavingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivavingam Tat Pranamami Sada प्रणमामि सदा शिवने देवगणा चित्तसेवितलिङ्गं भावैर्भक्तिभिरेव वचनेन्द्रं दिनकरकोटि प्रभाकरलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् अष्टदलोपरिवेशितलिङ्गं सर्वसमोद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदलेन्द्रविनाशकलिङ्गं
तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा
शिवलिङ्गं सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवरपुष्पसराजितलिङ्गं परात् परमपरमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं 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 तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं
No, 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 no. प्रणमामि
सदा शिवलिङ्गम्
साम सदा शिवाय नमः कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि प्रार्थना ॐ आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामति सहचर प्राणा शरीरं गृह पूजाते विषयोपभोगर्चना निद्रा समाधिस्तति संचार पदयो प्रदक्षिण विधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वगिरा यद्यत्कर्म करोमि तत्तदखिलं शम्भो तवाराधनं करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधं विहितम् अविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। Right, we go over now to Durga Ma. बोले जगदम्बिका माता की जय। जयकारा शेरवालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। ओम सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थरहे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। अस्य श्री दुर्गा माता जगदम्बिका पूजन भवानी शंकर मंदिरे सपरिवारे, everybody call your names, सपरिवारे यजमान जन्म नामधेयस्य सर्वकुटुंब नामधेयस्य भवानी शंकर मंदिरे शरद नवरात्रि नवमी तिथि पूजनम करिष्ये नमः। ओम दुम दुर्गा दुर्गाये नमः। ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे। 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 ओम जातवेदसे सुनवामा सोमरातियतो निदहाति वेदः सन्नः पर्षदति दुर्गानि विश्व नावेव सिन्धुं धुरिताति अग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनं कर्मफलेषु दृष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। सुतर्षि तरसे नमः। अग्ने त्वां
पारयानव्यो
अस्मात् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गानि
पूष पृथ्वी बहुलान् उर्वी भवातो गायतनया यशम्योह विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेद सिन्धुन्ननाव दुरितातिपर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो वस्माकं भोजविदातनूनां पृतनाजितगं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुम्भुवे परमासधस्तात् सन्नः पर्षदति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषीकमिध्यो अध्वरेषु सनाच्च होता नव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने तनवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषक्तन्नवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभिसंवसानो वैष्णवीं लोक इहमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारि धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्। चामुण्डाय विच्चे वर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावह तां मावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं कामश्वं पुरुषानहम् तां मावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं कामश्वं पुरुषानहम् अश्वपूर्वां रथमध्यां हस्तिनादप्रबोधिनीं श्रियं देवीमुपह्वये शीर्मा देवीर्युषुतां कांसोस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारामार्द्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां त्वामिहोपह्वये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासा यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीमीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये लक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यतां त्वां ऋणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तपवृक्षोऽथ बिल्वः तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु
माह्यान्तरायाश्च बाह्या लक्ष्मीः
कीर्तिश्च मणिना सह
श्रुतिपासामलां देशामलक्ष्मीनाशयाम्यहम् अभूतम् अस्मदं च सर्वा निर्गमे गृहात् गन्धद्वारां निराधर्षां नित्यपुष्णां करीश्वरीम् ईश्वरीकं सर्वभूतानां स्वामिहोपह्वये श्रियम् मनसा काममापूतिम् आच सत्यमशीमहि पशूनां रूपवन्तस्य महिश्रीचेताम्यतः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भव कर्दमम् श्रियं वासय मे कुले आद्रां पुष्करिणी पुष्टिं पिङ्गला पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्यमीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः आद्रां यत्करिणीं यष्टिं सुवर्णा हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्यमीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः तां महावः जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दासो स्वां विन्देयं पुरुषानः यस्तुतिमयतो भूयां स्वस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारामाद्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तामिहोपह्वये श्रियं प्रभासां स्थिता ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये लक्ष्मी निश्चिता त्वां आद्रां यत्करिणीं यष्टिं सुवर्णा हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः तां महावः जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दासो स्वादन्विन्देयं पुरुषानहं यस्त्रिभेदो भूत्वा दुर्यादानाजमन्वहं श्रिया पञ्चदश च श्रीकामासुतं जपेत् जय चन्द्रोभ्यो भ्रमिता सर्वभूतो मेदया आस्पनोतु अमृतस्य देवाधारो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमां कर्णाभ्यां भूरि विश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पीतः शतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ मेधा देवी जुषमाना आदिश्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्यमाना त्वया जुष्टानुगमाना दुरुक्ता बृहद्गते विदति सुवीराः त्वया जुष्ट ऋषिर्भवति देवी त्वया ब्रह्मा करिष्येत्तया त्वया जुष्टस्थित्रं विन्दते वसुसानो विशस्वतमिनो न मेधे मेधा म इन्द्रो ददातु मेधां देवी सरस्वती मेधा मे अश्विनामहान् पुष्करस्रजाम् अप्सरासु च या मेधा गन्धर्वेषु यशनः देवी मेधा सरस्वती सा मा मेधा सुरभिर्जुषता स्वाहा आमा मेधा सुरभिर्विश्वरूपा हिरण्यवर्णां जगती जगन्या ऊर्जस्वती पयसा पिन्वमाना सा मा मेधा सुप्रतिया जुषन्तां मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयग्नितेजो ददातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि इन्द्रियं ददातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि सूर्यो राजो ददातु ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात् सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहातिवेदः तन्नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा रावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निर्नाथपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः अग्ने त्वां पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूष पृथिवी बहुलान उर्वे भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदसिन्धुन्ननावा दुरितानि परिषि अग्ने अत्मन्मनसा गृणानो अस्माकं भोजवता तनूनां ऋणनादितकं सहमा समानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुमे परमासधस्तात् तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिजुरिताद्यग्निः प्रत्नोषीकमेधो अध्वरेषु सनाच होता नभ्यस्तसत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने त्वं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सो भगवायजस्व गोभिर्विश्वमयो निषित्कण्डवे इन्द्र विष्णुर्नसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठवी सम्पसारो वैष्णवी लोकयमादयताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा तावेव सिन्धुं दुरिताद्यग्निः तामग्नेव नृणां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुदर्शिदर्शे नमः अग्ने त्वां पारयानव्यो अस्मात् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गानि विश्वाः उष्णपृथिवी बहुलान ऊर्वी भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदसिन्धुग्ननावाजुष्टानि परिषि अग्ने अद्रुवन्मनसा गृहाणोऽस्माकं भोजवता तनूनाम् वचनाजितकं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुमें परमासधस्तात् तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरिताद्यग्निः प्रत्नोषीकमेधो अध्वरेषु सनाच होता नभ्यस्तसत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सो भगवायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयिषो निषत्कण्डवे इन्द्रविष्णुर्सञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभि सम्वसानो वैष्णवी लोकयमानयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः सन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुं दुरिताद्यग्निः तामग्नेव नृणां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतदर्शिदर्शे नमः अग्ने त्वां पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गानि विश्वाः उष्णपृथिवी बहुलान ऊर्वी भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदसिन्धुग्ननावाजुष्टानि परिषि अग्ने अद्रुवन्मनसा गृहाणोऽस्माकं भोजवता तनूनाम् कृतदाजितकं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुमें परमासधस्तात् तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरिताद्यग्निः प्रत्नोषीकमेधो अध्वरेषु सनाच होता नभ्यस्तसत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सो भगवायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयिषो निषित्कण्डवे इन्द्रविष्णुर्सञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभि सम्वसानो वैष्णवी लोकयमानयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुं दुरिताद्यग्निः तामग्नेव नृणां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतदर्शिदर्शे नमः अग्ने त्वां पारयानभ्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गानि विश्वाः उष्णपृथिवी बहुलान ऊर्वी भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदसिन्धुग्ननावाजुष्टानि परिषि अग्ने अद्रुवन्मनसा गृहाणोऽस्माकं भोजवता तनूनाम् कृतदाजितकं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुमें परमासधस्तात् तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरिताद्यग्निः प्रत्नोषीकमेधो अध्वरेषु सनाच होता नभ्यस्तसत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सो भगवायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयिषो निषत्कण्डवे इन्द्रविष्णुर्सञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभि सम्वसानो वैष्णवी लोकयमानयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः तन्नः परशति दुर्गानि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुं दुरिताद्यग्निः तामग्नेव नृणां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुदर्शिदर्शे नमः अग्ने त्वां पारयानभ्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गानि विश्वाः उष्णपृथिवी बहुलान ऊर्वी भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गा दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुर्नामादुर्गादिपर्षि अग्ने अस्माकं भोजवता तनूनाम् उदनाजितगुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं भुवे परमाप्तरस्तात् तन्नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा क्षामदेवो अधिकृताद्यग्निः तत्नोषीकमेधो अध्वरेषु सदा च होता च व्यस्तसत्सि स्वाचाग्नेतनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमैजो निषत्कण्ठवेन्द्रविष्णुनुसञ्चरेम ताकस्य पृष्णमवीतं वसानो वैष्णवी लोकह्यमालयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः तन्नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा तावेव सिन्धुं दुरिताति अग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषजुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुदर्शीदर्शे नमः अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरिति दुर्गाणि विश्वाः पुष्टपृथिवी बहुलान उर्वी भवातोकायतनयाय संयोः
विश्वानिनो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुर्नामादुरितातिपर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो अस्माकं भोजपिता तनूनां पृतनाजितगं सहमानमुग्नमग्निगुं भुवें परमाचधस्तात् सन्नः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अधिदुरिताद्यग्निः प्रत्नोषीकमिभ्यो अध्वरेषु सना च होता नव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने तनुवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायुजुस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषक्तन्नवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभिसंवसानो वैष्णवीं लोकेहमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् प्रवक्ष्यामि कुञ्चिकास्तोत्रमुत्तमं येन मन्त्रप्रभावेन चण्डी चापशुभो भवेत् न कवचं नार्गलास्तोत्रं कीलकं न रहस्यकं सुसुप्तं नापि ध्यानं छन्दन्यासो न च वर्चनं कुञ्चिकापातमात्रेण दुर्गापाठफलं लभेत् अतिगुह्यतरं देवी देवानामपि दुर्लभं गोपनीयं प्रयत्नेन स्वयो निर्वपार्वती मारणं मोहनं वश्च स्तम्भनोचातनादिकं पादमात्रेण संसिद्धयेत् कुञ्चिकास्तोत्रमुत्तमम् अथ मन्त्रः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय ॐ गं हुं ग्रीं जुं सः ज्वाले ज्वाले ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विचे ज्वल हं सं लं छं फट् स्वाहा इति मन्त्रः नमस्ते रुद्ररूपिण्यै नमस्ते मधुवर्धने नमः कैतवहारिण्यै नमस्ते महिषार्दने नमस्ते शुम्भगन्त्रेष्ठा निशुम्भासुरघातिने जागृतं हि महादेवी जपं सिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे ऐङ्कारि सृष्टरूपायै ह्रीङ्कारि प्रतिपालिका ह्रीङ्कारि कामरूपिणे बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तुते चामुण्डा चन्द्रगादिश्च ऐङ्कारि वरदायिनी विच्चे चाभयदारित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणीं धां धीं धुं दुर्जते पत्नीं वां ह्रीं वुं वागणेश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवी शां शिं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हुं हुं हुंकाररूपिण्ये जं 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 भनादिने भ्रां भ्रीं भ्रूं भैरवे भद्रे भवानी ते नमो नमः ॐ अं कं चं तं तं पं यं शं विन्दुं ऐं ह्रीं हं शं दिशाग्रहं त्रोत्रे दीप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा पां पीं पुं पार्वती पूर्णं खां किं कुं केजरी तथा सां सिं सुं सप्तशती दिव्ये मन्त्रसिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे इदं तु कुञ्जिकास्तोत्रं मन्त्रजागाटिहेतवे अभक्तै नैव दातव्यं गोपितं रक्ष पार्वती यस्तु कुञ्जिकया देवी हीनां सप्तशती पठेत् तदस्यै चारते सिद्धेरङ्गे नूतनं यथा इति श्रीरुद्रयामरे गौरीतन्त्रे शिवपार्वती संवादे कुञ्जिकास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं 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 चामुण्डाय विच्चे विद्महे
बोलो उमापति महादेव की जय. Afterwards, please be seated. We have to do Shiv Chalisa while this is happening. Today is Monday. Shiv Chalisa and Rudrashtakam. So please be seated, everyone, when you're done. Oh, please don't talk in the temple. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivji Chalisa. Jai Ganesh Girija Suvan मंगल मूल सुजान कहत अयोध्या दास तुम देहु अभय वरदान. Sit wherever you're sitting, meditate on the Shivji Bhagwan on this very powerful, very beautiful day. Jai Girijapati. This is the Shivji Chalisa. Deen Dayala Sada Karat Santan Pratipala. Jai Girijapati Deen Dayala सदा करत संतन प्रतिपाला. भाल चंद्रमा सोहतनी के कानन कुंडल नागफणी के. अंग गौर सिर गंग बहाए मुंद माल तन छार लगाए. वस्त्र खाल बाघंबर सोहे छवि को देख नाग मुनि मोहे. मैं नामातु की होवे तुलारी बाम अंग सोहत छवि न्यारी. कर त्रिशूल सोहत छवि भारी करत सदा शत्रुन छयकारी. नंदी गणेश सुहै तह कैसे सागर मध्य कमल है जैसे. कार्तिक शाम और घन राम या छवि को कही जात न काहू. देवन जब ही जाए पुकारा तब ही दुख प्रभु आप निवारा. किया उपद्रव तारक भारी देवन सब मिल तुम ही जुहाई. तुरत सदानन आप पठायो लव निमेष मह मारि गिरायो. आप जलंधर असुर संहारा सुयश तुम्हार विदित संसारा. त्रिपुरासुर संयोध मचाई सब ही कृपा सब लीन बचाई. किया तप ही भागीरथ भारी पूर्व प्रतिज्ञा तास पुरारी. दानिन मह तुम सम को नाही सेवक स्तुति करत सदाही. वेद नाम महिमा तब गाई, अकत अनादि भेद नहीं पाई। प्रगति उदधि मंथन में ज्वाला, जरे सुरासुर भय विहाला। इन्ह दया तह करी सहाई, नीलकंठ तब नाम कहाई। पूजन रामचंद्र जब कीन्हा, जीत के लंक विभीषण दीन्हा। सहस कमल में हो रहे धारी, कीन्ह परीक्षा तब ही पुरारी। एक कमल प्रभु राखे उजोरी, कमल नयन पूजन चह कोई। कठिन भक्ति देखी प्रभु शंकर, भये प्रसन्न दिए चितवर। जय 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 अनंत अविनाशी, करत कृपा सबके घतवासी। दुष्ट सकल नित मोहि सतावे, भ्रमत रहे मोहि चैन नावे। त्राहि त्राहि मैं नाथ पुकारूं, यह अवसर मोहियान उबारो। लय त्रिशूल शत्रुन को मारूं, संकट से मोहियान उबारो। मात पिता भ्राता सब कोई, संकट में पूछत नहीं कोई। स्वामी एक है आस तुम्हारी, आए हरहूँ अब संकट भारी। धन निर्धन को देत सदा ही, जो कोई जांचे वो फल पाई। प्रस्तुति के ही विधि करहु तुम्हारी, क्षमहु नाथ यब छूक हमारी। शंकर हो संकट के नाशन, मंगल कारण विघ्न विनाशन। योगी यति मुनि ध्यान लगावे, नारद सारद शीश नवावे। नमो नमो जय नमो शिवाय, सुर ब्रह्मादिक पार न पाया। जो यह पात करे मन लाई, कापर होत है शंभु सहाई। ऋनिया जो कोई हो अधिकारी, पात करे सो पावन हारी। पुत्रहीन इच्छा कर कोई, निश्चय शिव प्रसाद ते होई। पंडित त्रयोदशी को लावे, ध्यान पूर्वक होम करावे। त्रयोदशी व्रत करे हमेशा, तन नहीं ताके रहे कलेशा। धूप दीप नैवेद्य चढ़ावे, शंकर सन्मुख पात सुनावे। जन्म जन्म के पाप नसावे, अंतवास शिवपुर में आवे। कहे अयोध्या दास तुम्हारी, जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी। जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी, जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी। नित्य प्रेम कर प्रातहि, पात करो 40, तुम मेरी मनोकामना पूर्ण कीन। कल्याण उमापति महादेव की जय। काशी विश्वनाथ की जय। भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। एक कमल प्रभु राखे जोरी, कमल नयन पूरन चह सोई. This is, all the verses are beautiful in the Shivji Chalisa, but this one here tells you about what you give is what you get back. Ek kamal, if you take one kamal, everybody know what kamal flower is? Lotus flower. If you take one kamal and you place it on Shivji, ek kamal prabhu rakeu joy. Joy means, two hands. Then what the Lord do to you in return? You give him one lotus, and he in turn give you kamal nayan puran chahasoi. He give you 2 lotuses in return. Isn't that beautiful? You give the Lord 1 lotus and he give you 2 lotuses in return. What are the 2 lotuses? Kamal nayan. He makes your eyes so beautiful. But this is not the beautiful eyes which I'm speaking about, which we say you have, green eyes or deep eyes or whatever eyes. No. Lotus eyes means lotus flower is pure. Pure flower. It lives among the ringworms. It will never grow in clean water. It lives among the ringworms, but it maintains its purity. Your eyes will become pure, which means everything that you look, you will see purity in them. Even evil, you will see purity in them. You will not be bothered. The lotus is beautiful. Your eyes will be beautiful, right? The lotus will have tolerance. Your eyes will have tolerance as well. Although the ringworms are around it and the muck is around it, it tolerates the dirt. It uses all of that. It uses the filth to grow. You got to learn a lot from the lotus. But only Guyana lotus, because there is no other lotus in this world as beautiful as Guyanese lotus. This is noted. I'm sorry about, we only use India lotus here because we don't have Guyana lotus, but there cannot be another lotus flower as beautiful as a Guyana lotus, right? The lotus flower tolerates, which means what you see, you must be able to tolerate as well. Because if we can't tolerate all the crazy things and the nonsense we're seeing in this world, we're just going to react. Our life will be reactive to everything. This is the assurance of Shivji Bhagwan. Ek kamal prabhu rakeu jori. I give you 1 kamal flower. Kamal nayan puran chahasoi. You give me back 2 flowers in return. This is the power of Mahadev Bhagwan. Now, Rudrashtakam. Everybody know Rudrashtakam? This is the appealing to the most ferocious form of Shiva. Not the Shankar form, not the Ekant form. Rudra means when you appeal to him in this most powerful, forceful form of his, and if he becomes calm, then you know your devotion is very strong. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Let Shivji Bhagwan fill your heart this evening. This is the last Monday of the Navratri, and we ask Mahadev to, as you have done your sadhana and your tapasya, your sponsorship and your flowers and everything that you've done, your presence here alone, when the Lord sees you with these beautiful eyes, your impurities are destroyed. But don't go and create new impurities in your life. Stay pure and simple. Namami Shamishan. Namami Shamishan. Nirvana Rupam. विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपं विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम्। ॐ नमामि शमीशा नमामि शमीशा निर्वाणरूपं विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम् विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम् निजं निर्गुणं निर्विकल्पं निरीहं चिदाकाशवाकाशवासं भजेऽहं चिदाकाशवाकाशवासं निराकार मोकार मूलं तुरीयं गिरा ज्ञानबोधितमीशं गिरीशं करालं महाकालं कृपालं गुनागार संसार पारं नतोऽहं गुनागार संसार पारं नतोऽहं तुषारादृशं काशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतिकोटि प्रभास्ति शरीरं स्फुरन्मौलिकल्लोलनिशारुकं लसत् भाले कंठे भुजङ्गा चलत कुण्डलं भ्रूसुनेत्रं विशालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयालं मृगाधीशचर्माम्बरं मुन्दमालं प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि। प्रचण्डं प्रकृष्टं प्रगल्भं परेशम् अखण्डं अजं भानुकोटिप्रकाशं दयाशूलनिर्मूलनं शूलपाणिं भजेऽहं भवानीं पतिं भावगम्यं भजेऽहं भवानीं पतिं भावगम्यम्। कलातीत कल्याण कल्पान्तकारी सदा सज्जनानन्द दाता मुरारी चिदानन्द संदोह मोह बहारी प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रभु मन्मतारी नयावर उमानाथ पादार भजन्ति हलोके परे वानराणां भजन्ति हलोके परे वानराणां न तावत् सुखं शान्ति सन्तापनाशं प्रसीद प्रभो सर्वभूतादिवासं प्रसीद प्रभो सर्वभूतादिवासम्। हरि ओम। न जानामि योगं जपं नैव पूजां न तोऽहं सदा सर्वदा सम्भुतोऽभ्यं जरा जन्म दुःखो तप्यमानं प्रभु पाहियापन्नमामीश शम्भो प्रभु पाहियापन्नमामीश शम्भो नमामि शमीशा नमामि शमीशा निर्वाणरूपं विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपं विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 रुद्राष्टकम् इदं प्रोक्तं विप्रेण हरतोषये शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते। बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। And now we have propitiated the Lord Mahadev, and you know, one of the beautiful things about Mahadev is whatever form he took, his consort Bhavani Mata took a corresponding form, because it is important in life to strike a balance. When he became in his form of Shiva, she is Parvati, calm and cool and smiling and nice. In the form of Bhairav, she becomes Bhairavi. In the form of Rudra, she becomes Rudrani, right? In the form of Kailashpati, she becomes the queen. She matches every form of the Lord. So, Mahadev Bhagwan Karupu Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Without Bhavani Mata, even Shiva cannot function. Well, we are in Naumi Tithi. Today is Naumi, and we're going to propitiate the mother, pray to the mother, and ask her blessings to all of you who are here, and even to those who are not here as well. Blessings are not limited to a physical location, but when you are in that location, the vibes you feel are very elevating. A few days ago, you know, young people always talk to me about the religion, and I'm very, very happy to talk to people who don't want to embarrass or try to embarrass people or try to put us down, but who want to learn something. And she said, Panditji, what is the importance of coming to a mandir? Can't we just stay home and enjoy this online thing all the time? And she's young, so I have to know how to speak her language. So I said, what's your favorite band? What's your favorite band? And she called the band name. I said, okay, if that band comes to play in Toronto, like Air Canada Centre, or forget about, who's your favorite singer? Right? I'm asking you the question. And so she tell me the favorite band. So I said, okay, if that band comes and play at Scotiabank Centre, right? You're going to feel good if you just stay home and watch it on YouTube or television or whatever. He said, no, I want to be there to have the vibes, you know, to have the energy. I want to roll with the music. I said, hey, that's me. I want to roll with the music here. I want to feel the energy. You can sit on home and enjoy it and, you know, throw up your foot and drink a little tea and so on and watch the satsang. But when you're here, you feel different. Energy, this is a bhavan of the Divine Lord. The Lord lives here. You see the kind of chantings we do here? They're not punch punch. You know the punch punch? They're not this side, that side. They are Vedic shlokas we chant here. Lita ji, remember punch punch? Well, Lita ji there. Remember punch punch? I had to take time to explain to her what punch punch is. It means it's not ordinary. It's very beautiful. And when you chant the root of the Vedas, the Lord will be there always. Let us now sing as we are preparing in a few minutes to welcome the mother. Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dviso Jahi. Bless everyone, mother, with Rupam. Beautiful form, a form of nobility, a form of bliss, a form of devotion. When people see you, they must embrace you, not run away from you. That is Rupam. Jayam Dehi, bless us with victory, O Mother. Whatever we are going through, experiencing, whatever task we take on in life, let it be Jayam. And Yasho Dehi, make our devotees, all your children, famous, so that they can use that fame to carry this beautiful dharma of ours. That is the only purpose of fame, to carry on noble work. Other than that, what else are we here for? Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutaratiharini Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalratri Namostute Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi. Everybody. Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe. Madhu Kaita Vidravi Vidhatre Varde Nama Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Mahishasur Nirnashi Bhakta Nam Sukde Nama Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Marakta Vij Vade Devi Chandamund Vinashini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Shumbhasyaiva Nishumbhasya Dhumrakshascha Mardini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Ma Vanditangra Yuge Devi Sarva Saubhagyadayini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Ma Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Achintya Roop Charite Sarva Satru Vinashini Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe Natebhya Sarvada Bhaktya Chandike Duritap Hai Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Mastu Vatsyo Bhakti Purvam Tvam Chandike Vyadinashine Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Chandike Satatam Ye Tvam Archayanti Ha Bhaktita Rupam Dehi Chandike Satatam Ye Tvam Archayanti Ha Bhaktita Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe. Jai Ho Mai. Dehi Saubhagyamaroogyam Dehi Saubhagyamaroogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe Videhi Dushatam Nasham Videhi Balamuchake Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Videhi Devi Kalyanam Videhi Paramam Sriyam Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Jahe Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Driso Ma जय मां। शिरोरत्न निग्रस्त चरणोऽयम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि प्रचंड दैत्य दर्पग्ने चंडिके प्रणताय मे रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो मां चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वक्त्र संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि कृष्णेन संस्तुते देवी शश्वद्भक्त्या सदाम्बिके हिमाचल स्तुता नाथा संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि इंद्राणीपति सद्भाव पूजिते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि देवी प्रचंड दौर दंड दैत्य दर्प विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि देवी भक्त जनों दाम दत्तानंदोदयम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि हरे पत्नी मनोरमां देहि मनोवृत्तानुसारिणीं कारणिं दुर्ग संसार सागरस्य कुलोद्भवम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु महास्तोत्रं पठे नरा सा तु सप्तसती संख्या वरमाप्नोति सम्पदं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि 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 मा यशो देहि दिशो देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि यशो देहि दिशो देहि जयकारा शेर वाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं मैया स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया मैया स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं सुस्वागतं स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया स्वागतं स्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं
स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या
ओ स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या मय्या स्वागतं प्राणाय स्वाहा प्राणाय स्वाहा व्यानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा दक्षिणां समर्पयामि दक्षिणां समर्पयामि मय्या मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या वो बोलो स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं ओ मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं
स्वागतं
शरणागतं ओ शरणागतं मय्या या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः जयकारा शेरा वालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की है माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही बोल साचे दरबार की दरबार की दरबार की जय जय माता दी बैठिए जय माता दी जय माता दी जय माता दी अरे जय माता दी 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 बोले जगदम्बिका माता की जय ओम नमश्चंदिकाये नमश्चंदिकाये नमो दिव्ये महादिव्ये शिवाये सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्य भद्राये नियतां प्रणतास्मता रौद्राये नमो नित्याये गौरे धात्रे नमो नमः ज्योत्स्नाये चिन्दूरूपिण्ये सुखाये सततं नमः कल्याण्ये प्रणतां वृद्धे सिद्धे कुर्मो नमो नमः नैऋत्ये भूभृतां लक्ष्मी सर्वाण्येते नमो नमः दुर्गाये दुर्गपाराये साराये सर्वकारण्ये क्याथै तथैव कृष्णाये धूम्राये सततं नमः अतिसौम्यातिरौद्राये नता तस्यै नमो नमः नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठाये दिव्ये कृत्ये नमो नमः All the Devis should manifest inside of us. There is something called internalizing. Sounds like a big word, but all it means is when you see something and you hear something, we tend to internalize it, which means we try to let it get into the system. Unfortunately, we do not let good things get into the system. We only let negative things get into the system. You see something wrong or you see something negative or so, it bothers you, so you internalize it. You take it personal, internalize, it gets into your system and it destroys you. Swami Raghavacharya was giving this beautiful discussion. He says, just like you internalize negative things in the world, if you can internalize, if you can put inside of you beauty, bliss, peace, all the things, love and all that, inside of you though, not outside, inside of you, then imagine how, when you express yourself, how beautiful you'll express yourself verbally, physically, etc. This means that when we see such beauty, and I don't think there can be any other woman in this world as beauty as Ma Durga. You may look at all physical forms, of course, your wife, your sister, mother, everybody is beautiful, or beauty is within, whatever it is. But when you look at her, she is the mother of all mothers. And today, as we chant, this is not the final day of Navratri. Navratri finishes on Vijayadashmi, which is tomorrow. So just to, straighten that out. Today is Navami, tomorrow is Vijayadashmi. As we continue to chant the mother's name, let us internalize all these forms. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Sansita. May you live inside of us as Buddhi, not outside. Buddhi is not the book. Buddhi is not the book. Knowledge is an expression of the Devi's blessings. Anyone who's bright, in whatever way, you are expressing the Devi's blessings in the form of Buddhi, as an expression of her. Anyone who speaks well, genuinely flowery words and good words, then that is an expression of the Devi in the form of Saraswati. Anyone who speaks powerful words, that's an expression of Devi Shakti. Anyone who speaks words only that will elevate you in life and bring happiness to you, that is an expression of Ma Lakshmi. But please know that there has to be her inside of you before you express her. Whatever is inside of you can only be expressed. Let's go back. This entire creation of this world, my friends, and this entire preservation of this world, and this entire world that we're living in, is preserved and is operated from within, right? You don't put food on top of your head and they get strong. Anybody do that? You don't put food, dal, rice and pumpkin on top of your head or upon your shoulder or on top of your belly. You have to put it inside of you, right? And from within, all strength comes. You don't throw water on your head and quench your thirst. You throw water inside, and from within everything happens. Since from within everything happens, it is important that we internalize the right things in life. This is the message of Navratri. We internalize the right things of life. Let's not kid ourselves. People come with good and bad. Gita spoke of the dualities of life. Gita says that when the dualities are the true devotee is one who is free from dualities, good and bad, hate and love. But let us not kid ourselves. There is no one on this planet who don't have a little tinge of hate, jealousy, and all that in them. What we are doing is we are working every day and we are good at suppressing it, keeping it down. So that's why we have to make sure that whatever we internalize, it must only be good. And when the time comes when other things slip through, the system and want to damage us, we must be able to be strong about it in life. That is why this Navratri, I pray that may we put in the right things in our life. Let us chant the Tantrokta Devi Stotram. This is where we say, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu, and all the Devis we call, and we put them inside of us so that we can express them in so many beautiful ways. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chetanetya Vidhiyate Namastasye 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 Namo Nama Namastasye Ho Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vishnu Mayeti Shadbhita Namastasye Namastasye
Namastasye Namo Namah Namastasye Namo Namah
O Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupa शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो
ओ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शुद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
ओ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
माया देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता
नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो
माया देवी सर्वभूतेषु कृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै नमो
माया देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
ओ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै ओ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
माया देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
ओ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
ओ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
इन्द्रियाणामधिष्ठात्री भूतानां चाकुलेषु यत् भूतेषु सततं तस्यै व्याप्तिदिव्यै नमो नमः चित्तिरूपेण या कृत्स्नम् एतद्व्याप्तस्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो ओ नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
ओ नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो
Namastasye, 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 namo namah.
Namastasye, 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 namo namah.
Namastasye, 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 namo namah. Namastasye, 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 namo namah. Namastasye, 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 namo namah. Namastasye, 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 namo namah. Namastasye, namo namah. Namastasye, namo namah. Namastasye, namo namah.
Namastasye, namo namah.
Namastasye namo namah, 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 namastasye namo, namastasye namo namah, namastasye namastasye. नमस्ते नमो नमः बोले जगदम्बिका माता की जय जय माता दी. This evening I would like to sincerely thank our Shrotas virtually. We have Dev Kumar Prasad offering prayers to Ma Durga for the well-being of her family, Dev Kumari Prasad. Offering well-being prayers to Ma Durga for the well-being of her family and loved ones. And also wishing for peace and blessings for all. Thank you to Bhavani Shankar Mandir, devotees and volunteers for consistently educating our community and keeping our dharma alive. Thank you, Dev Kumari Prasad ji. Appreciate your kind words and your well wishes this evening. Bhavani Mata's blessings. Sati Ram Suchit. Today she's giving thanks to Ma Durga for her blessings and guidance in life. Thank you, Sati, and blessings to you as well. She's from Mississauga, been her priest for many years. Thanks to Kevin Singh as well, who is a sponsor this evening, virtually. Thank you, Kevin. And our in-house sponsor, Baiji Daniel Devendranath, thanking Ma Durga for her blessings and her guidance. And his mother is here tonight with family members to perform puja. We ask Bhagwan's blessings to all of you, entire family and friends, on this very auspicious period of Navratri. And also this evening, Auntie Devki, Sister Lita, Annette and Lisa, giving thanks to Ma Durga for all her wonderful blessings, and may she always protect and guide us. And these are devotees and volunteers of our temple. We ask that may Bhavani Mata continue to reward all of them with strength and health and happiness to always do dharmic work in their lives. We're so blessed to have each and every one of you every evening. What I had planned to do, I didn't promise. I said last evening I would call all the names of the sponsors today, but I realized tomorrow is the last day. So I got confused a little bit. It had nothing to do with my age or me aging. It just means that I get a little confused sometimes because so many good things are happening. When we are in puja, I am lost in her worship, and the energy is so beautiful here. And so tomorrow I promise this. We always do this, acknowledge all the sponsors for Navratri, because when people leave their home and their job, whatever they do to come and sit and pray here and donate towards puja and bhojan and so, you have to recognize that. They don't need the recognition, but from my heart, I always like to do that. So today we're going to conclude Mahishasur Katha. The kids are going to sing Mahishasur Mardini just now for us. But remember, let's recap where we were. Who is she? She is Mahishasur Mardini, one of the beautiful names of the Divine Mother. Aigiri Nandini Nandini Medhini Vishwa Vinodhini Nandanute गिरिवर विंध्य सिरोधि निवासिनी विष्णु विलासिनी जिष्णु नुते भगवती हे सिति कुंद कुतुंबिनी भोरी कुतुंबिनी भोरी कृते जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनी रम्यक पर्दिनी शैलसुते रम्यक पर्दिनी शैलसुते. The Mahishasur Mardini has 20 verses in Sanskrit. The children have learned all of them. I Giri Nandini Nandini Medite Vishwa Vinodita Nandanute. Giri, the word Giri means the Parbat. The one you cannot, if you want to meet her, all the Devi temples in India, actually most of them, let me correct myself, because some people build little ones and so, man-made ones are at the ground. But if you truly want to reach the authentic Devi temples, whether it is Chandi Devi, Mansa Devi, Naina Devi, or any of the Devis, you have to climb hills and hills and hills to meet them. You have to climb hills and hills and hills to meet them. Anybody here ever went to Vaishno Devi before? Vaishno Devi? Vaishno Devi, good. Vaishno Devi, you have to climb about 13 kilometers up. Walk. I mean climb, like a rope like this. You literally are walking up. Some people are taking donkey to go up. Some people think, I can't board of transportation. Donkey, horse. They even have people lifting you up. Yeah, you know that? People lifting you up. So they got like a little dolly and they put you inside and lift you up. So when I went there, I look at all the donkeys. I said, all of you going to heaven, all of your donkeys, all of you going to heaven. Sorry, I shouldn't point when I said this because people would think I can't donkey. I look at all the donkeys and I said, all of your donkeys going to heaven. So the Pujari ji stand up and watch me and say, Pandit ji pagal ho jaye. Pandit ji become mad. I said, no, these donkeys here are fetching people to go. Who do you think will get a blessing? Right? Who think get the blessing? All them horse and them donkey and them people who are fetched, they are getting the blessings because they are helping, right? I didn't go on no donkey. I walk up and went, and I saw the darshan, the pindi in Vaishno Devi. Let me tell you a little bit what it is. The pindi at Vaishno Devi, when Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati left their physical forms on this earth, their physical form, they left the three pindis. Pindi means the stones, the three stones there. When you go there, that is what you see. You climb up whole day, 9-10 hours you walk up to have a 5-6 second darshan of the pindis. And it is very powerful. That is why people who go on pilgrimage and people who go on vacation you get two different kind of rewards. Vacation, when the sun done, when you come back, you're done. You're gone. But those who go on pilgrimage, they have that experience for the rest of your life. Those things you'll never forget, and it will elevate you in life. Vaishno Devi, you go up and you come down a different person. How do you come down a different person? Somebody may ask me, Palaji, what do you mean you go up one person, you come down a different person? I said, Bhai, if you do it right, you go up, and when you come down 10 pounds less. 10 pounds less right away. One day you lose 10 pounds. I'm telling you this, don't doubt me. Me and my bojan and so on, but 10 pounds one day you lose because it's a long trek to go up. And it's such a blessing. So when you want to reach her, Ai Giri Nandini, she's associated with the mountains, which means that which comes easy goes easy. That which comes easy goes easy in life. But that which you have to work for, when you get it, it doesn't matter if it's 10 cents. When you get it, you'll appreciate it and you'll spend it with appreciation. Devi's blessings are not easy. Shivaji, he's tapasya. You have to burn how much time for worshiping and thing. Devi blessings, very difficult. You have to climb mountains. We are all not blessed to go to yatra, but we are climbing different mountains every day in life. We are all climbing some form of mountain in our life. We all was associate troubles, we have a mountain of troubles or a mountain of problems. I say let's change that. Let's change that. Let us describe mountain, let us associate mountain with happiness. Right? Let us associate mountain with happiness. I'm climbing a mountain of happiness in my life. I'm living among mountains of happiness. Because you can never be associated with a Devi and then claim to be sorrowful in life. It doesn't go. She and sorrowful doesn't work at all. Tune mujhe bulaya. This is what we sing when we go there. Sheravaliye. Maya Sheravaliye. You have called me, Devi. Only when she calls you, but you got to be there to pick up the phone. Hello? You got to be there to pick up the phone. When she calls you, you must pick up the phone. What is that phone? There is no physical Devi phone. That is your heart. When she calls you, go to her. Let us chant this beautiful, sing this beautiful song as we finish off Mahishasur, Mardini this evening. तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। हो तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। हो जोता वालिए, पहाड़ा वालिए, हो मेहरा वालिए। तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। ओ तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। सारा जग है एक बंजारा, सारा जग है एक बंजारा। सबकी मंजिल तेरा द्वारा, सबकी मंजिल तेरा द्वारा। ऊंचे पर्वत लंबा रास्ता, ऊंचे पर्वत लंबा रास्ता, और भी मैं न पाया शेरवालिए। तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए। ओ मैं आया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। ओ तूने मुझे बुलाया शेरवालिए, मैं आया शेरवालिए। अरे प्रेम से बोलो जय माता दी, सारे बोलो जय माता दी, सारे बोलो माँ जोता वाली, माँ पहरा वाली, माँ नैना देवी, चामुंडा देवी, माँ झोली भर के, माँ दे भर के। हर जय माता दी, 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 जय माता दी। जय माता दी, माता दी, प्रेम से बोलो जय 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 माता दी, प्रेम से बोलो
जय माता दी।
जय माता दी। जयकारा शेर वाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। Now that the mother has called us, let us respond with our devotion to her. How do we respond with our devotion to her? Aigiri Nandini, she is going to become Mahishasur Mardini. You know, this is the unusual form of the mother. To take it, she has to possess. To take this form, she has to possess a whole different form. This form was given to her. Remember Adi Shakti, all of the devatas came together and they gave her this form. What did we learn from this episode so far? Brahma gave his creative force, Vishnu gave his Gada, Shivji gave his Trishul, all of them, Ramji gave his Arwan bow, and they made her so powerful. Now let me ask you a question. When they all made her so powerful, were they less powerful than they were before? No, they were not less powerful than they were before. They retained their power. It means that you, me, every one of us can give a little bit to someone in their life to help them grow. To help them grow, and we will still maintain our usual status that we have. Right? Every one of us can give a little to help someone grow and still maintain your strength, your pride, whatever you have in your life. We will not degenerate, we will elevate. But this is a Devta quality. This is a Devta quality that we have to adopt. When all of us can give a little bit to help someone elevate, help a community elevate, help our country elevate, help our city elevate, then that becomes a quality of the gods. My friends, and this is things we have to learn from these kathas. This is what we have to learn from Navratri when we leave. To give a little bit to make a difference in someone's life. When she became this beautiful demon, yesterday we talked about it, Mahishasur sends Tamra, all these demons. When Mahishasur heard about the beauty of the Devi, he says, I want to marry her now. I want to make her mine. And what happens? When they saw the Devi, when Mahishasur told the Devi, I want to marry you, she says, first of all, I'm a married woman. I'm a married woman that I always have my Bhairava. And secondly, the only one who can marry me is the one who can beat me in battle. Right? Who can beat me in battle. That is why we have always encouraged the young children who are growing, who married and so done, you're done married. But I have always encouraged young people to, as much as you're working, you're saving your money, you're buying assets and all this kind of thing, cultivate values in your life. Ma Mahishasur Mardini, Ashtadasha Bhujarup, the 18th form of Durga, tells Mahishasur, to marry me, you have to equal me. Right? You have to equal my strength, my prowess, my everything. When we are getting married today, you're bringing values to that relationship. That other person must bring values as well. When values multiply values, then you will have beautiful life together. Right? Cultivate values, bring beautiful things to your marriage. Not only good looks and wealth, because all of that will fade one day. But your values, gold will always maintain its value. No matter where you hide it, what you do with it, it will always maintain its value. Let me ask you something. I may have asked you this already. Right? Let me ask you something. This is I don't have, let me see if I have money. I'm looking for something to do an experiment here. There we go. I got the right number. You can see this from far, can't you? It's a $5 Canadian note. You can see this from far. It's $5. This is what it is. If you take this $5 and you throw it on the ground where there's dirt and filth and everything, afterwards, right? And you pick it up back again, and you dust it out and you clean it out again. How much is it worth? Thank you. If you look at this $5 and you say, hey, $5, you're an idiot. You're crazy. You're mad. Go away. And you pick it up back again. How much is the $5 worth? $5. Good. If you take this $5 and you spit on it, you're dirty. And you pick it up back again, you wipe out the spit. How much is it worth? How much? The answer got on. How much is it worth? $5. If you say all the bad words to it, no matter what you do to it, the value is $5. Put away my $5 now. I'm going to give RT later. Let me ask you a question. If somebody tell you you're filth and you're dirt and you're an idiot and whatever it is your worth lesser than you were before? Right? Put yourself in the space of the $5. Is your worth any lesser? If somebody tries to bury you with the filth of life and put you down in life, are you worthless? No. The currency did not degenerate. The gold would not degenerate. You should not degenerate as well, no matter who say what to you, who spits on you, who put you down, who throw dirt on you. When people throw dirt on you, you must be like the plants. You must use the dirt and mold your roots and grow to show them how beautiful and nourishing you can be. This is Navratri. Do not let your value degenerate because of my opinion or you or somebody's words about you. Ma Durga, when she heard these low words of Mahishasur, that you want to already touch or marry a married woman, she stood up. She holds her value and she says, I am already married, and the only one who will marry me is the one who is going to defeat me in the battle. Well, Mahishasur sends so many demons to the Divine Mother. Bhaskala, Tamra, Dhumralochan, all of them she sends. And what happens now? None of them were successful. None of them were successful. So what is going to happen now? Mahishasur is going to go himself to challenge the Devi. And this Devi Bhagavad describes the fight of Mahishasur and the Devi. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, 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 oh Jai Jai Ma, oh Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, oh Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma. नूनं मायाबलं चैतन्माधवेऽपि जगद्गुरो सर्वज्ञो देवकार्येषु नावार्तन्यस्य भूषते ज्ञानिनापि चेतसां परां प्रकृत्ये कलह बलादाकृष्टमोहाय प्रचक्ति महीपते जय जय मा जय मा जय जय मा जय मा ओ जय जय मा जय मा जय जय मा
जय मा
विभृशां कुरुदन् भङ्गीकार्या स्वरयोर्बलम् अष्टादश भुज ध्यात्वं गर्वं च कुरुते वृषा किं भुजैर्वा बहुर्भिर्याथौराधूर्या किं प्रभो शुभा सम्रासुरारेव जयतु शरणाशिया जय जय मा जय मा जय जय मा जय मा ओ जय जय मा जय मा Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Ma.
Oh Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Oh Jai. He goes now to the Devi, and what he does, he faces her and says, "You're the one. I'm going to fight you in battle." You know what Mahishasur did? Mahishasur took many forms. He took the form of a big, powerful king, and the Devi fought him and fought him and fought him. Then he goes now, you know, the devil, the devil comes in many forms. Happiness comes in only one form, that is contentment. The Vedas tells us, Santosham Param Sukham, that contentment is the highest form of happiness. There is no more happiness than contentment. There cannot be. The Vedas have told us this. When you're content, you will be happy. But with discontent, you will always be hungry. You will always be thirsty with discontent. Whatever God has blessed us with, we will have the abilities to get more and to do more in life only if we are content with it. Content. You and I have grown up and seen and traveled to many places. The type of home that we live in. The type of home that we live in. Some people will never live in it in many births to come. Right? Well, what we call simple home, that is a palace for them. But you know what happens? They are in a little kuti. They are in a little hut, but they're still happy. They're still happy. Back home when we were growing up, I don't know where many of you grew up, but back home where we used to grow up, there was something called Modwal House. Everybody know what a Modwal House is? Right? You may or may not know, some of you, you know, Modwal House, my sister is here. We had a Modwal House next to us in our street, Couplewell. Modwal House. You know what a Modwal House is? They go to the bush and they take sticks. They were very creative people. And they bend it together like this, make frame. And then they take mud and dab it on the wall. Tick, tick, tick. You may say that's a poor man's house. But you know, on a very hot, sunny day, when you go in a Modwal house, it is very cooling. It is very cooling, right? You know what happened to those Modwal house people? When you look at them, they're always very happy. They may not have anything that you have, but they're enjoying happiness. Santosham Param Sukham. Contentment is the highest form of happiness. But the devil comes in many forms. Devil comes. You know, how many kinds of devil you have? Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobha, Moha, Matsya, all the lust, anger, greed, hatred. You know all them. When evil comes, evil multiplies and comes in different forms. Whatever stands in front of us is not always what we see. What we hear is not always truth. You all know these things. Then why are we giving so much attention to nonsense in life? Stand powerful like the Devi against everything. When he came as this big, flirtatious king, Mahishasur, with gold all over, no? Teeth gold, hand full of gold, neck full of gold, head full of gold, thinking that he is going to, you know, woo her. I always like to deviate from my katha a little bit to make you laugh because it's important. You know how much it is to maintain your mouth? Everybody? Everybody shake their head now. The little ones probably don't know. But if you're grown up, it's very expensive to maintain your mouth. Especially those of us when we were little, the minute you got on teeth pain, what am I do? Pull them out. Right? All me jaw teeth them, gone. You all know what jaw teeth is? I don't know what they call it here. I call them jaw teeth. The back one machu, they call them jaw teeth. Gone. Because when they rotten, you pull them out. Right? So you come here now and you go to the dentist will say, oh, you know, your gum is going to recede and, you know, you got to do this, and you got to plant, and you got to plant new teeth. You know how much is to clean your teeth? You know how much is to, back home, they put gold teeth. You see them, I open them out and smile and share gold. Right? To maintain your mouth is it's a very expensive process. It's very expensive to maintain your mouth. Many people have a very expensive mouth, but they have very cheap words coming out of them. What is the point? What is the point? A lot of us will wear 10 gold ring, 5 here and 5 here, and 2 on each finger. But their hands will never be lifted to help somebody in life who need help. Never will be able to do that. To help somebody who needs help. Let me give you a little story. You know our last food drive that we have here? Our last food drive, it was well supplied and well attended. But you know what's unfortunate? There's few people who was calling Mandir members and tell them, don't contribute to the food drive. Can you imagine that stuff? To don't contribute. Then people come back to me, Panditji, what kind of story? You promote this thing and people are calling us? And I said, I don't know. I can only do what I have to do. How much gold ring me wear? One since I was married. That's the old one. Don't hide your gold ring. Gold is good. Gold is very nice. The ladies must wear your gold bangle. Dress up, but let your hands serve the world. Feed the needy. Clothe the needy. Right? When Mahishasur appeared as this king full of gold all over his place, thinking that he's going to woo the Devi knows the difference between illusion and reality. She knew the difference between that and reality. Big difference between illusion and reality. One time a little Guyanese girl come here. She just come from Guyana. I told her the story already. I repeat these things because they're true. I don't make them up. And one boy come by, see him, by like the girl, by tell him what kind of car you drive, you know, what kind of wallet you get, what kind of shoes you wear, what kind of clothes you wear, all thing a brand name. The girl says, very nice. Expensive car, expensive wallet, expensive watch, expensive everything. The girl says, how much money you get in your bank account? Because that's the big question. You can walk around with whatever Porsche you want and whatever watch you want. How much is in the bank account is very important. Real and unreal, we have to be able to tell the difference between it. After he took this big illusory king form and the Devi would not, bother with it, he then takes different forms. He took the form of a demon, tried to scare her because thinking she's a female. Then he took form as a devil, and he took form as a ball of fire. And when nothing would work to scare the Devi or to defeat her, what happened? The true self was revealed. The true self was revealed. And who is the true self of Mahishasur? He was a buffalo body and a human head. A buffalo body with a human head. And the Devi looked at him, and the Devi says, this is the message for human beings. That when everything will fail, when the illusory powers of the world will fail, they will come and go and come and go. And when they will fail, the realness will manifest itself in front of you, and you will be able to fight that evil in life. What happens now? They start to fight. Mahishasur starts to fight with the Devi. The Devi was so powerful. The Devi was so powerful that none of his weapons could conquer her. You know what the Devi was doing? Her eyelashes, they were all real, by the way. Her eyelashes, see, I get how you laugh now. Her eyelashes, they were all real. Her eyelashes were made with the arrows of Prabhu Ram. The arrows of Prabhu Ram, her eyelashes. You know what happened? When she blinked her eyes, the eyelashes came out and shattered his body. But then he was a very powerful demon. He recuperated. The Devi's eyes, what were the Devi's eyes made of? The fiery Agni. The sun and the moon, the Devi's eye, the fire came out of the eyes and attempted to burn him, but he was so powerful. And the Devi took her Trishul, her Gada, and beat him, but nothing would happen. And then finally, my friends, as the fight continues, he finally fell at the feet of Ma Durga. And she took the Trishul of Bhagwan Shankar. She took the Trishul of Bhagwan Shankar and severed his head. Severed his head from his body. From that day, she's called Ai Giri Nandini. The kids will sing this. Ai Giri Nandini Nanditni Medit Vishwa Vinodit Nandanute Girivar Vindhya Sirodhini Vasini Vishnu Vilasin Jishnu Nute Bhagavati He Siddhi Kunda Kutumbini Bhuri Kutumbini Bhuri Krite Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardit Ramyak Vardini Shaila Sute Ramyak Vardini Shaila Sute Hare Survar Varshani Durdhar Dharshini Durmukh Marshani Harshanati Tribhuvan Poshani Shankar Toshani
Vishmochini Gosharati
Hare Dhanujani Roshani Ditu Sut Roshani Durmit Shoshini Sindhu Sute Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Ha Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Ai Jagadamba Madamba Kadamba Vana Priya Vasini Hasrate Shikhar Shiromani Tunga Himalay Shrunga Nijalaya Madhagati Aur Madhu Madhure Madhu Kaitab Bhanjini Kaitab Bhanjini Rasrate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Amaramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Ai Sat Kanda Vikandit Runda Vidundit Shunda Gajadipati Ripu Gaj Ganda Vidharana Chanda Prakaram Shunda Mrugadipati Nij Bhuj Danda Nipatika Kanda Vipatita Munda Bhajadipati Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Oma Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Ma Airan Durmat Shatru Vinodit Durdhar Durjar Shakti Brute Chatur Vichar Dhureen Mahashiva Dhut Krita
Brahmadipati
Durita Dureen
Durasaya Durvat
Danavadut Krutat Mate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Om Ramyak Pardini. One more verse, let go. Ai Sharanagat Vaira Vidhura
Veera Vayadaya Kare
Tribhuvan Mastak Shula Virodhi Shirodhi Kritamal Shula Hare Dhumi Dhumi Tamar Dhunda Vinadha Maho Mukhari Krutati Mukhare Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Hare Ramyak Pardini Hare Ai Giri Nandini Nandini Medhini Vishnu Vinodit Nanda Vide Girivar Vindha Sirodhini Vasini Vishnu Vilasini Jeshnu Hare Bhagavati He Siddhi Kanda Kutumbini Bhoro Kitumbini Bhor Krute Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Ramyak Pardini Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute. Who is she? Ai Jagadamba Madamba Kadamba Vanapriya Vasini Hasrati. Hey Jagadamba, Hey Madamba Kadamba Mahadevi Vanapriya Vas Shikhari Shiromani Tunga Himalay Shrunga Nijalaya Madhyagate Madhu Madhure Madhu Kaitav Vanjini Kaitav Vanjini Rasrate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasur Mardini Ramyak Pardini Shaila Sute Tuma Mahishasur Mardini. The name of the devotee is associated, my friends, with a demon. All of us want our name to be associated with something good, with someone good. You know, I am Silvina and Pandit son. My grandfather was this. We all want our parents and them to be good. But her name is associated with Mahishasur. This here is a sacrifice the mother made for us. When the Divine Mother struck Mahishasur with the Trishul, my friends, his original form was then revealed. This is a very important lesson to tell you, that no matter what form we carry around in our life, the minute we go and place our head at the feet of Ma, immediately we are transformed from our disguised form, our titles. These are things that are disguising us, right? Whatever things you have beside your name, MA, BA, all this kind of thing, they are disguising you in life for a reason. That's for your material life. But when you meet her, remember, she has given you all of that. When you meet her, you're putting away your disguise. You're putting away all your forms, and your true form is revealed. Mahishasur Mardini. Today is when we celebrate Mahishasur Mardini. Tomorrow is Vijayadashmi, my friends. We celebrate, yes, the death of another demon tomorrow. We're not going to burn him physically, because every year we burn him physically, and the same Ravana live in all of us. So tomorrow we're going to try to go inside a little bit and say, I have a lot of demons inside of me. Right? I have demons. I am very upfront with all of you. I have demons. They're living inside of me. I think I do a fair job in letting the Devta in me prevail and let the demons, suppress. But we all have to make an effort to kill the Ravan inside of us. And tomorrow is that day. Today we have slain Mahishasur. Tomorrow we're going to slay Ravan. In summarizing tonight's katha, I want to say that every day is a day which we face demons in life. Please do not take a weak moment as your weakness in life. If you are experiencing a weak moment in life, it does not mean that you are weak. You understand me? It does not mean that you are a bad devotee, or where is Shiva, where is Shakti, all my life I devote myself. Don't let that nonsense come in your mind, because God has never abandoned you, and you should never abandon the Lord. You should never abandon the Lord. You know, there's a famous man in the world now, a famous guru in the world. His name is Satguru. I think most of you follow him, right? Everybody follows Satguru these days. When he speaks, he uses a lot of very forceful language. And forgive me because I'm quoting him, right? He would say, if you're doing sadhana, if you're following this and you're following that, and you are still being bad in life, then what the hell are you doing with yourself? He would say that all the time, right? I think it's good in a way, because he has a very mature audience. It makes you think when he uses very strong, you're doing with your life. What are you doing? If we are doing so much and we still cannot see progress in the self, how do we manage progress these days? How do you measure progress? Everybody measure progress on their financial status. They come in this country, may walk on the money disappear, whatever it is now. We have all heard that. We measure progress based on elevation in our job. That's fine too. We measure progress on all kinds of things. But mostly progress is associated with material things. And then we end up having all the material things, and we remain a horrible human being. That is not progress. When we are horrible human being, that is not progress. We have to take out the horrible and replace it with humble. Take out horrible and replace it with humble. And when we have become humble and simple and transparent and good doing and saver kind of people and giving kind of people, then everything that you have means little to you. We have to stop measuring our progress by the titles we have in life. Stop measuring your progress by how much you can do more than the other person. We have singing classes in this place. How many years now? 15 years now. Parents going to complain to you, the children now make progress, the children now make progress. Because what are you measuring progress by? The other cousin will come or the other friend will come and sing, and you can't sing yet. So they are measuring progress by somebody's ability to do good in life and you not so good. That is not how you manage progress. You don't know what they're investing in time and practicing in their life. Right? I told you this. Our children are with Heman Panwar and Vaishali Panwar now. The twins, since they were 5 years old, they're 16 now. 5 years old, they start do everything. Kathak, dancing, music, everything with them. Vrinda, since he was 5 as well. Now 14 years now she's with them. Now, what are you going to do? They have to invest time in their practices. They have to practice their alankar, aroha, avroha, sarigama padanisa, zanina pamagareza. They have to invest time in their culture. Then if you invest all this time in the culture, you will see progress. But we are measuring progress by someone's ability to do more and you to do less. That is wrong. That is wrong. Remember, you will end up with every material thing, but you will remain a horrible human being. This Navratri, let us clean up our act. Let us clean up ourselves. Every Navratri, I try to get rid of something in me that I don't want, and there's a lot that I don't want. I tend to worry too much about little things, you know. We have so many big projects going on in this temple, but still, you know, when everything goes right, it's a team, and when something goes wrong, Pandit Haragaga get involved. That's it. So I am pulled in 1,000 different directions. Luckily, we are much stabler right now. You get the right people involved. You always get some weeds around, but you get the right people involved, and things are better. Divine Mother has helped me because I pray every day, Divine Mother, please let me focus on the road. Let me focus on the road. Let me focus on the road. And I've made progress as a human being in my personal life because I've entrusted that relationship to her. Similarly, let us do that. Don't measure progress by other people's abilities. Measure it by your abilities only. The next thing as we close off this Navratri, I'd like to ask all of you, my friends, let your faith not be strong only when the things are good in life. Let your belief in God not always be there when things are bright in life. There's sport, there's party, there's good things happening, there's vacation. And when then somebody, you know, you stump your toe, where is God? I quit my religion, I quit my faith. You gotta stop doing these things. I gotta stop doing it. We have to have faith even more when we are in the dark side of life. And then the Divine Mother will be there to help us all. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. We'll sing a couple of bhajans and cheer all of you up a little bit. I am blissed out. I'm happy. I'm at a level right now where I can hardly explain it to you. But it is important that we all get there and feel her darshan, see her darshan, her beauty. This Divine Mother, I told you so many stories about her. She's real, she's here. She wants you as her children. So always be kind and blissful in your life. Let's sing a few bhajans so we can continue to celebrate Navratri. Navratri finishes on Vijayadashmi. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about Ramji Bhagwan and Kumbhakaran and Ravan. 3 guys we'll talk about tomorrow, because it's important to understand how this all happened. But right now, the devotee is searching. Lal jeeb rang kala kisi ne mere maa dekhi. The devotee is running around asking, have you seen my mother? She has a big long red tongue. Have you seen her? And the poet now is messing with our mind a little bit. The poet says, देखी तो देखी मैंने Brahma sang dekhi. I saw her with Brahma. Oh, what does she look like with Brahma? Brahmani ka roop banaya. She takes the form of Brahmani, Saraswati. One devotee says, dekhi to dekhi maine Vishnu sang dekhi. I saw your red tongue goddess with Vishnu. She is in the form of Lakshmi. I saw your red tongue goddess with Bhole ke dekhi. She is in the form of Gauri. I saw her with Ram in the form of Sita. I saw your goddess with Krishna in the form of Rukmini. And I saw her in Calcutta as well in the form of Kali ka roop banaya. Kisi ne mere maa dekhi. So let's sing and clap together. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. All right, let's get your hands out, everyone. Put the hands. This is called tali ke seva. We're serving the Lord with tali, with clap. Right? जयकारा शेरा वाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. ओ किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. ओ किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. हो किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. अरे लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. जयकारा शेरा वाली दा. देखी तो देखी मैंने ब्रह्मा संग देखी. देखी तो देखी मैंने ब्रह्मा संग देखी. देखी तो देखी मैंने ब्रह्मा संग देखी. ब्रह्मानी का रूप बनाया किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. ब्रह्मानी का रूप बनाया किसी ने मेरी माँ देखी. ओ किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. हो किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला. जयकारा शेरा वाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय. अरे देखी तो देखी मैंने राम संग देखी. देखी तो देखी मैंने राम संग देखी. देखी तो देखी मैंने देखी तो देखी मैंने राम संग देखी. सीता का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी. सीता का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. हो किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. हो किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. अरे देखी तो देखी मैंने कृष्णा संग देखी. देखी तो देखी मैंने कृष्णा संग देखी. हाँ देखी तो देखी मैंने कृष्णा संग देखी. देखी तो देखी मैंने कृष्णा संग देखी. रुक्मिणी का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी. रुक्मिणी का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. हो किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी. अरे लाल जीब रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ जयकारा शेरा वाली लाल, बोले साचे दरबार की जय हो। देखी तो देखी मैंने भोले संग देखी, देखी तो देखी मैंने भोले संग देखी, हाँ देखी तो देखी मैंने भोले संग देखी, देखी तो देखी मैंने
भोले संग देखी।
गौरा का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी, गौरा का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी। किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी है, किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी,
किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी।
अरे लाल जीप रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी,
लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी।
जयकारा शेरा वाली लाल, बोल साचे दरबार की जय हो। तो देखी मैंने कलकत्ता में देखी, देखी तो देखी मैंने, हाँ देखी तो देखी मैंने कलकत्ता में देखी, देखी तो देखी मैंने। हेलो, anybody ever went to, anybody here ever went to Calcutta? Anybody ever went to Calcutta? Babaji, you ever went to Calcutta? What kind of route is there in Calcutta? काली का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी, काली का रूप बनाया कि हमने माँ देखी। किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, ओ किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी। लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी। अरे लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी। किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, हो किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी है। लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी, लाल जीभ रंग काला किसी ने मेरे माँ देखी। काली काली महाकाली, काली के परमेश्वरी, सर्वानंद करे देवी। काल रात्रि नमोस्तुते, काल रात्रि नमोस्तुते, काल रात्रि नमोस्तुते। जयकारा शेरा वाली दा, बोले साचे दरबार की, बोले साचे दरबार की। ओम आयम ह्रीम क्लीम चामुंडाय विचे, 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 ओम आयम ह्रीम Klim Chamundaya Viche, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche. बोले साचे दरबार की जय. This afternoon was a very special afternoon for me. After a very, very long time, you know, I've always been very proud of our young people in this temple, and the boys we have taught how to do priesthood. And after a very long time, together this afternoon, we had Anil chanting, Bhuvan chanting, and Tamesh chanted with us this evening as well. Tamesh, whenever he comes, he adds so much beauty to our satsang with he's my nephew if you don't know. Not pumpkin vine nephew, my blood nephew. And I heard he was coming and he brought his flute. He's a self-made flute player. He took a little bit of lessons, but he's very, very talented young man. When Tamesh was younger, he showed many different signs. And one of them was that he had his own way of doing things. Today, he's a very, very successful person in his job. And most of all, I think he's an amazing, decent human being. This evening, when they were chanting together, my heart was just bursting because, you know, these were the boys who grew up among us, who chanted with us, still chanting with us. And, you know, to see him here this afternoon with the other guys, it was very, very nice. It is always nice when they come. They all are grown up now and they're busy with profession, school and work and everything. Sumit is in Florida, so he's doing his thing there. Pandit Suraj is still here doing his seva. Rajiv is away for schooling. And we have Anil who's here as well. And Shavin who's busy with schooling as well. But they still come. And Tamesh, you know, he came this evening. So I'm very happy and very proud of these boys. They took their foundation, you know, in the temple. And today they are doing so much of good things in this world. All of them, without fail, all of them. I'm not speaking about the boys alone. All of the children here who came, who are still here and who left, they are doing magical things in their life. Beautiful things. At least they are good human beings. That's the foundation. And I'm so very proud of all of them. So it was a very good afternoon for me. And to hear, to feel the vibration, it was very beautiful here, to feel that kind of vibration. They were chanting the Durga Suktam and all the Suktams. These are things we did when they were all younger. And it's so nice to bring that energy to Ma's feet today. It's good always, Tamesh. Thank you. Let's give him a big hand, please. He's outstanding human being. I make joke with these boys a lot. I joke with them so much that you know, sometimes they wonder if I'm still their guru, but all clean, good stuff. All clean, good stuff. No matter how they get, they will always be our boys, right? For example, so a few days ago, Anil was chanting, you know, Argala Stotram. So Anil, he's grown up now, you know, he's working, he's working in the same bank as I'm working. I've worked for all the top 5 banks in Canada, plus PC Financial, 6 banks. So I'm at BMO now. So he didn't know I was with BMO. I'm a consultant, so I move about and I do things. So when I joined BMO, I messaged him unknowingly, he didn't know, on Teams. I said, Sitaram, I was wanting to know what he did when he received the message. So then he took a while to respond. I know he read, and then he came. Then when I met his parents said, Panditji, Anil came down and run down and he tell everybody, Guruji is working for BMO. And he just messaged me. So that's why he run up back and he messaged. So anyway, yesterday, or the day before, he was chanting, Jayatvam madhu kaita vidravi vidhatri varadena ma rupam dehi jayam dehi yaso dehi riso jay Mahishasur nirnashi bhaktanam sukha. And he went on and on and on. And when all of it he was doing, Mahishasur nirnashi. And when he get to the last verse, he read, Patni manoramam devi manovrittanusarenim. I said, what? This boy is very vibrant. Patni manoramam devi manovrittanusarenim. So I stood right here and he was there, right? We look at him like this and he looked at me too. So I said, Anil, by maybe it's time, you know. No pressure. But Anil, no pressure. You got to follow your Guruji foot. Start early. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have the problem to find the person. You find the person done. Or am I talking too much? Am I talking too much? No? Okay. You know what we have never had, Anil? We have never had somebody propose to their girlfriend in Mandir on a Navrat. We have never had that. Never ever. Imagine you propose to a girl in a temple. Man, look, that will be. But I'm not telling you to propose now. I'm just telling you it's a blessing. God bless all of them. And whatever they want to do with their life, they're grown, they're educated people, all of them. The girls as well, all of them are doing so wonderful. I'm so very proud of them. So, Rinda remind me today, Dad, you haven't sing some of our old songs. Bata de purvaiya, Bhavani kab aayengi, Bata de purvaiya. Let's sing this one song. Afterwards, everybody will come, get a darshan of Ma Durga, and then we'll do Aarti afterwards. These are some of the old songs we used to sing back in the unit. They grew up with these songs, and actually the first CD I did, I recorded a song. We have the CDs in there. One day I give them free, nobody not take them. But I recorded it's very beautiful, and it's saying Bhavani kab aayengi. When will Bhavani Ma come? Maine suna hai maa ki aangan. I've heard that the arms of the Divine Mother. I always tell all my boys, no matter which girl you meet and you hold your hand, the hands of your mother, sukh ka savan barse. When you hold the hands of your mother, when your mother embrace you, hug you, that warmth that you will feel from the hug of a mother, you'll never find it from any other girl or any other person you meet in your life, right? Any other person you meet in your life. And no matter who lap you sleep on or what kind of bed you sleep on, the gourd, Mata ki gourd, when you sleep, when you put that head on your mother's lap, nothing is more comforting than that. Nothing is more comforting. Mother is a very, very special creation on this earth. And that's why 9 days is given to her now. 9 days is given to her in March, April. And that is why she holds us 9 months in her stomach, in her womb, before she delivers you. It's not a magic. She holds you 9 months and nurture you, give you food, all the kind of things, before she brings you in this world. So, maine suna hai maa ki aangan sukha savan barse. I've heard that the arms of the Divine Mother are so nourishing and brings you happiness. Kabhi na koi khali lota Maharani ke dar se. No one will go with an empty lota to Ma home and come back with an empty lota. All the mother who are here, you notice when your children come to your home, wherever they are, you must give them something to care back. One little butter dish with food or something, let them fill up them lunch. Something you always give them. But that's how special Ma is. Never abandon your mother and worship her. Don't abandon your mother and worship her. She has no tolerance for that stuff. Bata de pur bhaiya, Bhavani kab aayengi. A little hoarse, but that's all right. Bata de pur, hey, bata de pur bhaiya, Bhavani kab aayengi, bata de pur, hey, Bhavani kab aayengi, daras dikhlayegi, Bhavani kab aayengi, daras dikhlayegi, bata de pur, hey, bata de pur, hey, bata de pur bhaiya, Bhavani kab aayengi, bata de pur bhaiya, bata de pur bhaiya, bata de pur bhaiya. मैंने सुना है माँ की आंगन सुख का सावन बरसे, सुख का सावन बरसे, सुख का सावन बरसे। ओ कभी न कोई खाली लोटा महारानी के दर से, महारानी के घर से, महारानी के घर से। माँ किस्मत के मारी के जब, किस्मत के मारी के जब झोली भर जाएंगी, बता दे पुर, हे बता दे पुर, बता दे पुर भैया, भवानी कब आएगी, बता दे पुर, भवानी कब आएगी, बता दे पुर भैया, बता दे पुर भैया, बता दे पुर भैया। डाली चिट्ठी भेज संदेशे, कोई जवाब न आया, कोई जवाब न आया, कोई जवाब न आया। Here's what the song is saying. The song is saying that you may send a text, Dali Chitti. You may send a message or a letter or a text or a WhatsApp to the special one, and you may never get a response depending on their mood that they're in. But the minute you contact the mother, she abandons everything, her mood, her situation, and right away she responds to the call of the child. That is the nature of mother, the nature of Ma Bhavani. बोले डाली चिट्ठी भेज संदेशा, कोई जवाब न आया, कोई जवाब न आया, कोई जवाब न आया। ओ ना मेरे घर आई तू मैया, ना मेरे घर आई तू मैया, ना ही मुझे बुलावा, ना ही मुझे बुलाया, ना ही मुझे बुलाया। बैठा हूँ माँ इसे भरोसे, बैठा ही माँ इसे भरोसे, कभी सवेरा पाएंगी, बता दे पुर, हे बता दे पुर, बता दे पुर भैया, भवानी कब आएगी, बता दे पुर, भवानी कब आएगी, दरस दिखलाएगी, भवानी कब आएगी, दरस दिखलाएगी। वो बता दे पुर, हे बता दे पुर, हे बता दे पुर भैया, भवानी कब आएगी, बता दे पुर भैया, भवानी कब आएगी, बता दे पुर, हे भवानी कब आएगी, दरस दिखलाएगी, भवानी कब आएगी, दरस दिखलाएगी, बता दे पुर, हे बता दे पुर, ओ बता दे पुर भैया, भवानी कब आएगी, लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया, लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया, हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया, हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया, लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया, लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया, हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया, हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया, लाल लाई लाल लाई लाल लाई रे, लाल लाई लाल लाई लाल लाई रे, हो मैया तेरे लिए माँ प्यारी प्यारी सुनरिया में लाल लाई रे, तेरे लिए माँ प्यारी प्यारी सुनरिया में लाल लाई। मैया को भावे मैं फूलों का गजरा, फूलों का गजरा, फूलों का गजरा, फूलों का बजरा, फूलों का बजरा, हे मैया के भावे मैं फूलों का गजरा, 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 बालों में ऐसी सजाई वो गजरा है लाल लाई रे, बालों में ऐसी सजाई वो गजरा हो लाल लाई रे, लाल लाई लाल लाई लाल लाई रे मैया लाल लाई लाल लाई लाल लाई रे तेरे लिए माँ प्यारी प्यारी चुनरिया में लाल लाई रे तेरे लिए माँ प्यारी प्यारी
चुनरिया में लाल लाई रे
मैया को भावे मैं मैया को भावे मैं मैया को भावे मैं हाथों की चूड़िया हाथों की चूड़िया हाथों की चूड़िया वे हाथों की चूड़िया हाथों की चूड़िया अया मैया को भावे मैं हाथों की चूड़िया 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 मैया को ऐसी सजाई वो चूड़िया हो लाल लाई रे मैया तुझे पहनाई वो चूड़िया हो लाल लाई रे लाल लाई लाल लाई लाल लाई रे ओ मैया लाल लाई लाल लाई लाल
लाई रे
हे तेरे लिए माँ प्यारी प्यारी चुनरिया में लाल लाई रे हे तेरे लिए माँ प्यारी प्यारी चुनरिया में लाल लाई रे लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया हो हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया मैया लाल हो गया लाल हो गया लाल हो गया गुलाल हो गया हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो मैया हो मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया मैया जी मुझसे प्यार हो गया मैया जी मुझसे जयकारा शेर वाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय. If these type of songs cannot touch you, my friends, then we have a lot of work to do. I hope you feel at least some connection to the mother when you are sober and when you are conscious and when you're in a divine environment. Because if you're not any of that, you will not remember any of this. May her blessings, she's so beautiful. Does Ma look beautiful this evening, everybody? Yeah. Looks amazing, beautiful, amazingly beautiful. And her beauty will, of course, resonate here and rub off on all of you. We will now have Prasad. All of you who have brought Prasad and flowers and so, we'll form two lines. This should not take more than 10 minutes or so, after which we'll do Aarti. Please bring a Prasad, but please remember to bring your love as well to the mother. Stand in front of her and enjoy her blessings. Jaykara Shera Walida, Bol Sache Darbar Ki. Please remember, in the mandir, no talking is permitted. This is aligned with all other institutions. If you want to talk or have a conversation, please go outside and do that and then come back afterwards. Jai Mata Di. We'll have some bhajans in the meantime.
काली कृपा रे माँ जगन्नाथारी माँ जगत जननी जय जय माँ दुर्गे दुर्गे दुर्गी जय जय माँ दुर्गे दुर्गी जय जय माँ गणनाथ जय जय वैष्णवी देवी माँ 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 जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय वैष्णवी देवी 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 माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ शेरवाली माँ जोतावाली माँ शेरवाली माँ जोतावाली माँ पहाड़ वाली माँ जय जग जननी देवी माँ पहाड़ वाली माँ जय जग जननी देवी माँ जय जय वैष्णवी 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 देवी माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ सर्वमंगल माँ शस्त्ररूपिणी माँ सर्वमंगल माँ शस्त्ररूपिणी माँ पद्मनाभ प्रिया जय जय हंस वाहिनी माँ पद्मनाभ प्रिया जय जय हंस वाहिनी माँ जय जय वैष्णवी देवी 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 माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जननी माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ, काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ। परम शिवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, परम शिवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ, काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ। परम शिवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, परम शिवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी माँ।
जय दरबार की जय. Uma will sing bhajan and then we'll do aarti, everyone. Sita, can you come for a sec?
प्यारा सजाए तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यारा सजाए तेरा द्वार भवानी, भक्तों की लगन करा भवानी, भक्तों की लगन करा भवानी। ऊंचे पर्वत वाल निराला, ऊंचे पर्वत वाल निराला,
Let's stand everybody. आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे, आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे, भोग चढ़ावे पहले तुमको, भोग चढ़ावे पहले तुमको, फिर तेरी झूठन खावे। मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे, आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे, आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग, अरे आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे, आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे, आवो मैया जी तुम्हें भोग लगावे। यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मांतर कृतानि च तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्रदक्षिणां पदे पदे। तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी माँ, वीर पड़ी है भारी। तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी माँ, वीर पड़ी है भारी। तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे गुण गावे भारती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरे आरती, अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरी गुण गाए भारती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरे आरती। भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी माँ, भीड़ पड़ी है भारी। तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी माँ, भीड़ पड़ी है भारी। दानव दल पर दूत परो माँ, करके सिंह सवारी माँ, करके सिंह सवारी। दानव दल पर दूत परो माँ, करके सिंह सवारी माँ, करके सिंह सवारी। सौ सौ सिंहों से तू बलशाली, अश्व जाओ वाली। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरे आरती, अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे गुण गाए भारती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। माँ बेटे का है इस जग में बड़ा है निर्मल नाता, माँ बड़ा है निर्मल नाता। माँ बेटे का है इस जग में बड़ा है निर्मल नाता, माँ बड़ा है निर्मल नाता। पूत कपूत स्नेह है परना, माता स्नेह माता, माता स्नेह माता। पूत कपूत स्नेह है परना, माता स्नेह माता, माता स्नेह माता। सब पर करुणा दर्शाने वाली, अमृत बरसाने वाली, दुखियों के दुख देवी भारती। ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरी गुण गाए भारती। ओ मैया
सा खोला, माँ एक चौथा सा खोला, सबकी बिगड़ी बनाने वाली, लाज बचाने वाली, सखियों के सत्य को संवारती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तूने जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे कप्पर वाली, तेरी ही गुण गाई भारती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती, ओ मैया हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासी, सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासी, तेरा पारण पाया, तेरा पारण पाया। सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासी, सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासी, तेरा पारण पाया, तेरा पारण पाया। कान सुपारी ध्वजा नारिया, कान सुपारी ध्वजा नारिया, ले तेरी भेंट चढ़ाया, ले तेरी भेंट चढ़ाया। सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासी, सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वतवासी, तेरा पारण पाया, तेरा पारण पाया।
तेरा पारण पाया, 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 मैया तेरा पारण पाया, तेरा पारण पाया, ओ मैया तेरा पारण। सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके, शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी, नारायणी नमोस्तुते, जयंती मंगला काली, भद्रकाली कपालिनी, दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री, स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते, त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, everybody, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च, raise your voices, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वम्। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। माता रानी तेरी जय जयकार, अम्बे रानी तेरी जय जयकार, माँ शेरा वाली, माँ जोता वाली, पहाड़ा वाली, माँ मेहरा वाली, माता रानी तेरी जय जयकार, अम्बे रानी तेरी जय जयकार। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। असतो मा तमसो मा मृत्योर्मा। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। बोले गणपति भगवान की, गुरु महाराज की, नवग्रह देवता की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियावर रामचंद्र की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, गौ माता की, भारत माता की, सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, सरस्वती माता की, महालक्ष्मी माता की। नमः पार्वती पतये। हर 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 महादेव शंभो। जयकारा शेरा बालिरा, बोल साचे दरबार की। आई माई मेरी जगमग ज्योता बाली माता तेरी सदा ही। बोल साचे दरबार की, भवानी माता की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। सबको ये जय माता दी। एक बार बोलो जय माता दी, 1000 बार बोलो जय माता दी, जय माता दी, जय माता दी, जय माता दी। Everyone, please be seated for Aarti. The children will come around, and Prasad will be given to you by the Panditji at the door. Panditji will give everyone with his hand one fruit. Please take it as a Prasad and take it home. And Bhojan will be served by the volunteers downstairs. Please have Bhojan and bless our temple before you go. Bless all our volunteers, bless our Panditjis, everybody. And see you tomorrow evening, Vijay Dashmi. Puja starts at 6 o'clock, Katha 7 o'clock, and there will be a feast of Bhojan. Everybody please come, have Bhojan tomorrow, and let's finish off Navratri, starting at 6 p.m. Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di. Anil, Prasad, Otal, welcome to you.